Sorry guys, I promised that I would do StarPunk last, but I can't wait. So anyways, what's up guys, welcome back to the Flame and Bullet Show, and today we're gonna beat this level called StarPunk. Alright, let's go. Lock in. What? I know I've already came to that part. I realized I should do them in order. Plus space circles is too hard in my opinion. Because of just two parts of space circles. Space circles. Which is like the blinking part. That's what I'd call it. Like the part that has like the flashing lights that are like hold on. Oh hi. What's that Streamlabs plushie? That Streamlabs plushie, that's just supposed to be like, its name is Kevin. It's not like a custom made one. It's just I found it. So here's how the story came. So when I was making my Streamlabs video streams more better, actually my mother was. So shout out to her. She was one of the things I told her to get and not get was the Streamlabs plushie named Kevin. The whole reason why like I couldn't get all of this is because I wasn't patient enough. I couldn't wait. In fact, nobody can wait 500 hours actually. Man, I really need to work on my spamming. Alright. 3, 2. No one's literally chatting. You are the only one. Thank you for watching, by the way. Like, if just one viewer is watching, like, you're that one viewer who, like, you're the one viewer for this stream, like, if I have no viewers in a stream, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm not gonna be happy nor mad. I'm just gonna be sad. But if I just have like one viewer, I'm like at least that person watches my videos. Thank you for that great reason. Thank you for that. Thank you for like helping. Thank you for watching. I know I stutter a lot. I don't even know what stuttered means. Whenever, like, my mother promised to me that if I ever do it, then she'll tell me that that's what stuttering is. But so far, she hasn't told me it, ever. She's never told me what it means. I also made a 9 circles level. It's called Lucid. This is my most cheapest version of a level. $32 to 100%. Lucid is like, it's predicted to be top 1 if it. I tried to make like a free demon. Rather, I say no. Cause this, you count the spikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you just hit the top of this spike, wait, hold on, let me edit something real quickly. If you just hit the top of this spike, then you will die instantly in this game. So I'd rather say not a free demon. Even more worse, it has a spike in the middle, and it's like equivalent to like, it's almost equivalent to like this actually, when it's really equivalent to this. This is my best try. This is me trying the 4 spike. I know how to make this a more frame perfect. More likely of a death perfect, actually. In my opinion, I'd call it a death perfect. How is that going to be impossible? Nerf it. Yes. Nerf it. I say yes. But even more worse, I can show you like the start positioning version of the level. So Lucid start positioning. It's so impossible I'm gonna have to do it with no clip on. Let me just find that part. Alright, here's it. You saw that chomping down? So... Um... This is the easiest part of Lucid. This part right over here is possible, but I'm still gonna have to nerf it. I guess. This part right over here is possible, only for Green Bean in my opinion. If you're new to the streams, you know who Green Bean is? Or never mind. If you're new to the streams, I don't think you know who Green Bean is. But I bet you are gonna want to know who he is. He's a really kind person who's joined like the Jandel team with the Green Bean the Green Bean Army for his profile. He's like, and that's who he is. But I know his real name. But the verified nerfed Lucid is now a medium demon. Exactly. It's gonna be my first ever demon if it gets rated. It's gonna be my first ever level that gets rated. Actually, I never had a level that got rated. It's actually true. I spent like months working on Neverta. Actually, like 2 months. And I never got to do it. I mean, I never got to get it rated. That's the saddest part. This is like, this part right over here, I'm gonna have to nerf. It's like the hardest part of Lucid. Alright. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like... Dead chat. I don't know what that means. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna do that. Add a little bit of that. Make this possible. This is exactly what I think people mean by when they say nerf the level. Make this possible. This is the second most hardest part. Actually, it's actually the most impossible part. Dead chat. Oh, hi. Sorry about that. That I said dead chat. I thought that the other one was the one that you said. I'm sorry about that. Alright, let's see if this is possible. Let's see. Hi. I was working on this level. It's called Lucid. I made a start positioning version of it. And I even made like a nerfed version. Currently this is the nerfed version. I nerfed the whole level. If Lucid gets verified, it's gonna be, I predict that it's gonna be on the top, it's gonna be on the top 10. It's gonna be the top 10 on the demon, it's gonna be top 10 on the demon list. Harder than subsuming Vortex, I think, actually. Glitch your way, and then you could just like You could just hold from the beginning, and then your character will be invisible because of the hide trigger that's right at the teleport portal and the show trigger. Together it makes it look like this. Without the show trigger, it makes the player invisible. Without the show trigger, for the whole level, it's gonna be rated like, I don't know, insane? Like insane human? The reason why you can't just go there is because of that. Looks like I'm gonna have to put this like this and this a bit further. Let's see what happens. Make this halfway down. Alright, let's see what happens. Dude, why does every single time I just try to come onto this, it never works? Why? Why? Why does this happen? Tell me why. Rob Top, tell me why. Rob Top, tell me why this happens. Don't just sit there. Tell it to me and explain why. Finally! 97%. 100%. Every single time the level is so quick that it reaches 100%, but it's at the wrong timing. It comes down to 99%. It's brutal. You think you've just beaten the level, but you actually haven't. It's like brutal. You do not know how bad and brutal it is. Alright, here. Alright. I'm trying my hardest to make this possible. Imagine the kindergarteners reacting to Orbit. Like geometry, like kindergarteners that are Geometry Dash players. Imagine them reacting to Orbit. Bro. The hardest and shortest level in the game. Yeah, the hardest and the shortest level in the game would have to be Sakupen Circles or Lucid. Cause my level is, I predict it's gonna be top 2. I don't actually know what it's gonna be. I'm just guessing. There is some impossible parts. Like I added like a spam route to the end of the level. You beat it? Alright, bet. Oh. Why spammy? Well, how do you even beat this? Did you beat it with like no clip on or something? My guess is you just went like. My guess is you just went like that. Bro, Shadow, all of your levels are like spam, I think. But there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with spam levels. They're very good challenges in my opinion. Alright. It's time for Lucid. Again. Lucid nerf. Specifically. There's many different versions of Lucid. Lucid 1, Lucid 2, Lucid 3, Lucid start position, Lucid no clip, Lucid Lucid nerf. There might be harder versions of Lucid. If Crazy 4 ever comes out, I'm hoping that it's an extreme demon. My favorite rating is extreme demons because there's Bloodbath and Sonic Wave. Oh, I forgot about something. I just added one more downgrade. Oh, hi, Spooky. I haven't seen you in a long time. I mean, the last time I saw you was like 14 streams ago. 2 out of all of the 14 streams ago were multi-level streams. This is the nerfed version currently of a project I'm working on. It's called Lucid. You've been busy? Yeah, a lot of people sometimes are busy. So much has happened since I last saw you. I beat like I beat Speed Racer. I beat a whole list of these levels. I mean, actually like 2 levels. Like 2 demon levels. So technically it doesn't count as like a whole list of levels. Whenever I say a whole list of levels, it means like a whole bunch of levels. Like a whole, like if it was in a, like what I mean by it, it's like a list that is like, if it had words on it, then it'd be like a foot long. Not a literal foot, but just like the measurement. Okay. Sometimes I say okay like okay. Other times I say it like K. Exactly like K. Secret way, no way, secret way. You can't go under here because there's like, because of a little editor trick. I just got like one of those lines, and then I just not the lines that you can go through, the lines that if you touch them, it's like a surface. I got one of those lines and I put it under there, and I made it invisible. I think that this level will be a harder now. What do you think the actual Lucid will be? Lucid's like so hard, so unbelievably hard that it takes like, in my opinion, it would take like 4 years for you to actually beat it. One time I know somebody said that they were born in Paris. Like, not the California Paris, actual France Paris. But I'm not gonna say their name because I'd have to ask permission for them. You know what's the whole purpose of these streams? The whole purpose of these streams are like to make money and find people that are kind. That's my whole objective from these streams. This is a secret way that I just discovered. Probably 1 year's to beat for me. No, this is not the actual Lucid. This is the real Lucid. It's the robot form for the beginning. That takes like 10 years to beat. That's gonna take like 3 years to beat. This is gonna take like 6 months for you to beat. This takes like instantly for you to beat. This takes like a little bit longer. You're already gonna master this, and this takes forever to master. This is the hardest part. And that's all. That's like actual Lucid. Still, Death Reaper is rated NA. It's been like a month and it's still NA. Exactly. Not even Zoink will. If it gets verified, my honest reaction, it got verified! I will tell them to make a whole literal stream about it. And I will beg them to record it. Because how else is it gonna be placed on the demon list? I want it to be on the demon list, actually. Wait, hold on. I want to see if Lucid has gotten any comments yet. But I want to see Jawbreaker's rating thing. Even though I've beaten it, I use hacks, unfortunately. I feel like I'm fake. Like I'm being fake, actually. I beat Bloodbath by a glitch. I was trying to beat it in practice mode with no clip on. But then I accidentally just, you know. I've seen like... This is like the first insane demon. Wait, not the first. I think that he made like... Yeah, Supersonic. The first insane demon on the list. Not the demon list, but the first insane demon when you search insane demon. Like, search up the rating insane demon. The whole reason why you're never gonna want to go... I'm gonna have to turn on no clip for this. The whole reason why you're never gonna want to like go down here is because of like... This is what will happen. You'll die. That's the whole reason why. And what do you do with the X-Mart path? You go through that. Yeah, nobody will beat the UFO part. By the way, hi Green Bean. It's as easy as this first ship part is as easy as it looks. It's the opposite of it. It's harder than it looks. By the way, what we're talking about, Green Bean, we're just talking about my new project. I call it, it's like a level I'm working on. I'm planning that Zoink is gonna verify it. I call it Lucid. Its song is called Animation Warrior Theme. And it's by Nighthawk22, the same song creator that Dark Matter uses. Like the same creator that Dark Matter's creator uses. Dark Matter sounds like this. Alright, you verified it, so you're already gonna know how it sounds like. Also, Nighthawk22 is the song creator for Isolation. Isolation is the song that Limbo uses. My game's gonna crash. This is the same level. This right over here is supposed to say, don't let the player win. Right over here, that thing. Nighthawk22 has also made some new songs. Lucid's cool. Thanks. Yeah, it's Lucid, I think. It's either Lucid or Lucid. My guess is that it's Lucid. You got the the minutes right, but the hours, it's 2 minutes. It's 2 hours after that time. So it's 12:35. Wait. I didn't even realize that this part was impossible. Yes. There's a big difference. Wait. So I'm just gonna give it like 1099 milliseconds. Wait, I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize I accidentally made this impossible. The easiest part of Lucid, by the way, is the ship part. It's the most easiest part. It's like more easier than like it's actually almost as easy as like hold on. It's almost as it's way easier than this actually. Wait, is my mic muted? Can oh Rivals after this stream? Is it on Roblox or is it on like another gaming platform? Cause I know this game called Rivals, but it's not in Roblox. It's its own separate game.
Yeah, there is a game inside Roblox called Rivals.
Then there's also a thing like the payload thing is like almost as easy as like I don't know. It's as like the ship part is as easier than that. Oh, Roblox.